I don't know what's going on with it, but it just doesn't make sense sometimes. Take Angel Reese, for example. Whether she's playing for the Chicago Sky or the Rose BC, seriously, where do they come up with these team names? They're just awful, and it's not just about the name. Women's basketball has some serious problems with marketing. They just don't know how to do it right. Take Caitlin Clark, for instance. She's a star, and when she shows up in the Wnba, they treat her like she's got the plague. The league completely avoids her, almost like she's contagious. It's crazy. Caitlin Clark is a huge draw, yet they act like they don't even know her. Instead of embracing her as a major marketing opportunity, they shy away from her. It's like they have no idea how to market talent in this league. And the names, Rose BC is just awful. Seriously, who thought that was a good idea? Now, let's talk about Angel Reese. She's a great player, but when she puts up big numbers, her teams often end up losing. Whether it's the Chicago Sky or the Rose BC, it doesn't seem to make a difference. Last night, Angel Reese had a decent game, but not the best performance overall. She's not exactly known for being a great three-point shooter, despite all the videos she's put out showing her working on her long-range shots. Even though she scored 19 points recently and is clearly an offensive spark, her team still can't seem to win. When she shines, her team seems to struggle. It's a tough reality. In last night's game, Angel Reese played 30 minutes, hitting 3 of 5 from the field. That's solid. She also grabbed 17 points and 7 rebounds. But despite her individual effort, the team lost. On the other hand, Lexi Ho barely got any playing time, only 9 minutes, and still managed to score 7 points. Angel Reese has been working hard on her three-point shot, and it's starting to look like a real weapon. You can see her out there on the court with those bright lime green shoes drawing attention. But come on, she's got to make those shots count. Could you imagine missing a shot in front of thousands of people watching on TV? That's gotta be tough. So yeah, the Rose BC took the L last night, despite some strong individual performance. It's clear the league has a lot of work to do, from marketing to team names and everything in between. Alright, once again, let's talk about the attendance situation. It's not looking good. Honestly, it looks pretty bad on TV when you see how empty the arena is. They really should have taken a page out of AEW's playbook and packed everyone on one side of the arena to make it look full. It's all about perception, right? Now, moving on to the game. You know, watching Angel Reese on the court, it's clear she's a talented player, but some things stood out. You'll see her float to the top of the key, but without Alyssa Thomas there, it's a bit of a different approach. Still, her confidence shines through. But here's something wild. Did anyone else notice that the announcers completely ignored when Angel Reese airballed a three-pointer? Like, they pretended it never happened. We're talking about an airball here, but they just moved on like nothing went wrong. CD Sports podcast called them out on it, and they were right to do so. It's crazy how the announcers just ignored it. And don't even get me started on Angel Reese's fans. When they're upset, they go off. They're quick to defend her, but it can escalate pretty fast. 1 minute they're cheering, and the next, they're heated over anything. It's kind of wild how passionate they get. Now, I have to give Angel Reese credit for something. This right here, this is the play of the night. This is the kind of play she needs to do more often. Whether it's for the Sky or Rose BC, she made a great pass to Lexi Hull, who knocked down the three-pointer. That's good basketball, instead of taking layups over and over again. If she's not going to get better at them, she needs to pass the ball out like this, driving in and looking for an open teammate. Perfect move. So is Angel Reese a capable playmaker? Maybe she is. I mean, hell froze over last night when Kate Martin, who's pretty tight with Caitlin Clark, got a little revenge on Angel. Martin made sure Reese felt a bit of her own medicine. And let me tell you, Angel Reese flopped like she was Lebron's distant cousin out there. It was like watching a professional flopper in action. There's this one moment where you can see her dramatically fall to the ground with barely any contact. Yeah, she flopped. The replay shows it clearly. People were calling her out on it, and honestly, it was pretty obvious. No way she was scoring if it weren't for that foul from Martin. Reese was completely out of control driving to the basket, And even if she'd made it to the hoop, it didn't look like that shot was going in. If Angel Reese hadn't been fouled, it wouldn't have mattered. She got a trip to the line, but honestly, it was a bit of a bailout. Kate Martin almost sent her back to the bayou. That shot was all brick rebound at best. It was honestly hilarious. Now, let's talk about Kate Martin for a second. She's not playing around. There's this clip from when they were at Iowa, and you can hear Caitlin Clark in the background, sounding exhausted, not wanting to foul. But Kate Martin, she's saying, attack her early, keep going at her. And that's exactly what you need, no hesitation. Kate Martin's not backing down from anyone. Seriously though, don't mess with Kate Martin. She's ready for battle. It's kind of funny how she handles business out there. But back to Angel Reese, what is it about her putting up solid numbers and still having her team lose? At this point, she's like victory repellent. Seriously, keep her on the court too long, and you're setting yourself up to lose. It's almost like when you need a win, you'd better leave her on the bench. Honestly, Angel Reese at this point is the female embodiment of Andre Drummond and Ben Simmons' combined long hair. Fake eyelashes blinking like crazy, but no real results when it matters. It's wild ... Anyway, what do you think? Drop your thoughts below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.